The Big Bang Theory (TBBT), young Sheldon and Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, provide a rich landscape of characters that intertwine wit, humor, and personal growth. From the nerdy brilliance of Sheldon Cooper to the budding romance of Georgie and Mandy, these shows bring to life a unique cast whose development is reflective of both the individuals they are and the world they inhabit. The Big Bang Theory. At the heart of The Big Bang Theory is Sheldon Cooper, the genius with little regard for social conventions. Sheldon, played by Jim Parsons, is a scientific prodigy with an obsessive-compulsive personality and a love for comic books, video games, and all things nerdy. His interactions with his friends are often awkward as he struggles to understand the most basic social cues. However, Sheldon's character evolves, learning over time to empathize with others and adjust to the world around him, especially with his love for Amy Farrah Fowler, a fellow scientist. His peculiarities, though frustrating, make him lovable, and he gradually reveals that despite his intellectual prowess, he also craves emotional connection and human interaction. Leonard Hofstadter, Sheldon's roommate and the emotional anchor of the group, contrasts Sheldon's eccentricities with his more relatable struggles. Leonard, played by Johnny Gelke, is a physicist who yearns for validation, especially from his demanding mother. His pursuit of a balanced life, filled with romance, notably with Penny and career success, offers a more grounded yet complex perspective on adulthood. Leonard's vulnerability makes him a foil to Sheldon, while still allowing him to be a good friend and partner. Penny, portrayed by Kaylee Cuoco, enters the series as the quintessential girl next door, and becomes an essential counterpoint to the geeky world of the others. Though initially portrayed as somewhat oblivious to the intricacies of science and academia, Penny's character grows into an independent, strong woman, constantly challenging her own expectations and the ones placed on her by society. Her journey is both a love story with Leonard and an exploration of how one can evolve when embracing both personal and professional growth. The remaining characters, Howard Wolowitz and Raj Koothrappali, round out the group with their unique quirks. Howard, played by Simon Helberg, is a mechanical engineer with an over-the-top personality, particularly in his pursuit of women and attempts to earn respect in his field. Meanwhile, Raj, portrayed by Kunal Nayar, struggles with his social anxieties and inability to speak to women without alcohol, though his character arc explores his growth into more independence and confidence over time. The interplay between these characters is what gives The Big Bang Theory its charm. Each character has their own distinct personality, yet they balance one another in a way that speaks to the importance of diversity in friendships and relationships. As the series progresses, each character faces personal challenges, from career struggles to navigating complicated romantic relationships, but the show consistently highlights the significance of teamwork and personal development. Young Sheldon. While The Big Bang Theory focuses on the adult versions of these characters, young Sheldon takes us back in time to see Sheldon's childhood and the influences that shaped him. The younger Sheldon, played by Ian Armitage, offers a fascinating glimpse into the beginnings of the character we know and love. Raised in East Texas, Sheldon's brilliance is immediately evident, but so is his struggle to fit in with the world around him. Sheldon's relationship with his family is complex. His mother, Mary Cooper, played by Zoe Perry, provides the loving, protective foundation Sheldon needs, but she is also caught between supporting his extraordinary intellect and trying to give him a semblance of normality. In contrast to Mary's unwavering support, Sheldon's father, George Cooper Sr. Lance Barber, finds it difficult to understand his son's exceptional abilities and often struggles with how to connect with Sheldon. Yet, through these family dynamics, young Sheldon reveals how Sheldon's emotional needs were met, and how his family's attempts to help him feel normal are ultimately shaped by love. The show's supporting characters, including Sheldon's twin sister Missy Regan Revord, and older brother Georgie Montana Jordan also provide depth to Sheldon's younger years. Missy, often the more socially adept sibling, represents the kind of normalcy that Sheldon can't quite grasp, offering a balance between Sheldon's intellectual world and the world of everyday people. Georgie, on the other hand, experiences his own struggles as the older sibling, attempting to assert his own identity and experience life outside Sheldon's towering intellect. One of the most captivating aspects of young Sheldon is its portrayal of a young prodigy trying to navigate life in a small town. Sheldon's attempt to thrive academically while confronting the emotional and social hurdles of adolescence provides the foundation for much of the show's heart and humor. The show delves into the vulnerability behind Sheldon's quirks and gives audiences a closer look at the roots of his genius. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. As young Sheldon evolves, we witness Georgie's growth into adulthood and the complexities of his relationships, most notably his marriage to Mandy. Georgie, played by Montana Jordan, is an interesting character because he is the complete opposite of Sheldon in many ways. While Sheldon's intellect is off the charts, Georgie has a more street-smart, practical approach to life. Georgie's romantic entanglements, including his marriage to Mandy, played by Emily Osment, provide an intriguing perspective on family dynamics and young adulthood. In Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, the two characters' relationship takes center stage, exploring how two people from very different backgrounds come together. Mandy, initially portrayed as a somewhat mysterious and independent character, grows into a more integral part of Georgie's life, providing the emotional support and stability that Georgie needs to navigate the challenges of his own life. The show highlights their journey as they face the complexities of love, personal growth, and responsibility. Georgie's character arc is marked by his transformation from a naive teenager to an adult who must take responsibility for his actions, particularly when it comes to family and relationships. His dynamic with Mandy reveals his emotional depth and vulnerability, giving insight into the maturation process many young adults go through. Mandy, on the other hand, brings a sense of grounding to Georgie's life. She is practical and wise beyond her years, and her love for Georgie is both nurturing and challenging, pushing him to be better. Through this relationship, we see how love can evolve from passion to a deeper understanding and commitment. Conclusion. The characters in The Big Bang Theory, young Sheldon and Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, represent different stages of personal development, yet they all share a common thread of growth, vulnerability, and self-discovery. Whether it's Sheldon's scientific brilliance, Leonard's emotional struggles, Penny's quest for self-empowerment, or Georgie's journey into adulthood, the characters in these series encapsulate the complexities of human relationships, personal growth, and the way we navigate the world around us. In the end, what makes these shows so captivating is not just their humor or intelligence, but the real-life challenges they reflect. The characters in these series might be nerdy, socially awkward, or emotionally immature, but they are all navigating their own unique journeys, facing struggles and triumphs that feel deeply relatable. Through their relationships, their careers, and their personal growth, they remind us that while we may not always have it all figured out, we are always evolving, learning, loving, and growing as we go.